Hi you guys, welcome back to my little world of beauty. So today's video is a tutorial, and it's a tutorial on this makeup look that I am rocking right here, featuring MAC's lipstick in the shade Tumble Dry. This is the limited edition lipstick, and it launched in the Wash and Dry collection a few weeks ago. Okay, so starting out, I've already done my eyebrows as usual, and I am just going to prime my lid with my MAC Studio Fix concealer in the shade NW45. I'm just applying this all over my lid. It is just going to serve as a neutral base. I've gotten to the point where I prefer to use this rather than these white bases that I've been using that still kind of leave like a chalky residue to my lid. So this is a great alternative. And next I'm just going to set that concealer with some powder to keep it from creasing. So I'm just using a regular old face powder that I had, and I'm just patting it on top of the concealer. Next, I'm going to prime my lids with my NYX Jumbo Pencil in the shade Milk, and it's just a white eyeshadow pencil that I utilize as a base. It just helps my colors pop more. So next, I am taking my Sonia Kashuk blending brush and dipping it in my MAC brown strip, and this is going to serve as my transition color, and I'm just going to pop that in my crease as low down to my lid as I can possibly get. And I'm just going to do little back and forth sweeping motions to make sure I distribute the color evenly across the crease area. And next, I cleaned off my brush, cleaned off the excess product, and I'm just going in and blending upward towards the brow bone highlight, just to try and blend up in the inner part of the crease as well, to just try and make sure everything is nice and soft, no harsh lines. You want to make sure to dust the extra product off your brush so that you're just blending and not adding more product. And next, I'm just going to reapply that Milk Jumbo Pencil back to my lid. And I'm just going back in with my blending brush, and I dipped it back into the product and just adding a little bit more into that crease. And I'm going into my BH Cosmetics Party Girl palette. And I am going to be using the my shader brush from Sonia Kashuk, and I'm going into that bronzy looking color. It's on the top row right next to the yellow, and I'm just going to pat that all over my lid. And next, I am grabbing my 217 brush, or it's either my 236, and I'm going into the darker brown that's on the second row, the third eyeshadow from the end of the palette, and I'm just going to stick the tip of my brush in there. Well, actually, I'm gonna apply the color to the outer V of my lid, So I'm just tapping that onto the outer V, and I'm going to overlap it into the bronze color to make sure that it's just a soft little ombre effect. And next I'm applying that same color into my crease area just a little bit. Just doing little flat circular motions in the crease area to kind of define it just a tidbit more. And of course, as usual, I will have all the products listed below in the description box, so just click down there if you want to see what I'm using. And I'm just going back into that lid color and going to reapply it. And I added my liner and my lashes off camera, and I am starting on my face. As usual, I am color correcting with my MAC orange concealer or corrector color. It's just pure orange, and I'm trying to be a little light-handed, but I do this to try and correct and even out my skin tone and even out the darker areas of my skin tone. And next I am going to apply my foundation, and I'm actually using a BB cream. This is the LA Girl Pro BB cream in the shade Deep, and I am just spritzing my brush with water so that once I begin to dip my brush into the BB cream, it doesn't soak up all of my product. And yes, I know y'all saw those crazy looking flyaways I had going on in the back of my head. My hair was sticking out. You will see that a lot during this video, but just disregard. And I am applying another layer of the BB cream. I'm not much of a fan of this BB cream. I feel like it is just a bit too light, and like weight wise, I don't think it's giving me very much coverage. And I think my shade is off a bit. And now I'm going to apply my highlight with my LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Fawn. I made that face because that's not really the brush I use to do my highlight, or I don't really use this brush period because I don't really like it. I'm not a fan of painter brushes, but I was going to an event the next day and I needed like my trail brushes, so I just had to grab what I saw. So I'm gonna make this work. And for the sake of time and not having an extremely long video, I am going to skip through some of this process, but don't worry, I'm going to blend this all out and try my best to make it seamless. Now I'm taking my Flawless Concealer Brush by E.L.F. Now this is one of my brushes that's down for life. I love this brush. It really gets the job done. But I'm taking this brush and just blending everything out. Blending out all the harshness of the concealer. And now on to my setting powder. Boop. And now I'm just going in and putting the powder on to the places that I added my concealer highlights to set that concealer. And this is the face of someone who forgot their blending brush. So right now what I'm doing, I'm going in a little bit of a different order. I am adding my contour to my face. And then once I'm done adding my contour, I'm going to go in and blend out and knock off all that extra BenNye powder. And yeah, selfie time. I had to snap a picture of the craziness. And so now I'm just going to go in, take my blending brush, and just knock off all that excess powder and just blend, blend, blend. And I'm just going back in and touching up some more of my contour and just trying to pull out the contour color a little bit more. And next I'm taking my beauty sponge, a damp beauty sponge, and I'm going in and just blending the highlight and the contour colors together, trying my best to get any harsh lines blended out. And I am going to add my blush. I'm using that soft pinky peach looking color and applying it right on top of my contour line. And I'm just blending everything out again with my beauty sponge. So onto the lips. I am lining my lips with a NYX lip liner in the shade Cappuccino. This is my go-to lip liner. I love it. It's such a beautiful brown. And I'm just muting out my lips because my upper lip is very dark. And so I just use the excess concealer on the brush to try and lighten them up a bit. And I am just lining my lips and trying to even out the size of my lips on both sides. And next, the piece of resistance, if I even said that right, I'm going to be applying MAC's limited edition lipstick in the shade Tumble Dry. This lipstick was from the Wash and Dry collection that just came out a couple weeks ago. This lipstick is a luster, so it does not pack much of a punch. As you can see, it's pretty sheer, and it's just kind of like a subtle lipstick. It's very pretty in the tube. But I think one of the reasons why it wasn't so popular is because it was a luster. But I fell in love with it, had to have it, so I got it. I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and don't forget to rate and subscribe, and you guys comment down below if there's something that you would like to see uploaded to my channel. Until next time, you guys, be beautiful.